If you could give a message to any other Scorpio out in the world, or all of the Scorpios out in the world, what would that message be?
I would say that it's really important to understand yourself and understand why you have such deep emotions and a tendency toward addiction. I think Scorpios have a potential to go down really dark paths and negative lifestyles if they don't understand themselves and where it can go.
Or give a message to all of the Scorpios in the world, what would that be?
Just continue to be you, live life to the fullest.
If you could give a message to all the Scorpios in the world, what would that message be?
My message would be rise up, period, because there's levels to being a Scorpio. And this man here, Chris, he is a conscious genius. And he's taught me so much about the earth, why we're here, where we're going, why things has happened in the past, and all these things has come together to make me want to be better. Because there's levels to being a Scorpion. First you're the Scorpion, and then next you rise to the level of Spider. Then from there you go to being a eagle, no, a wolf. Then from the next you're a eagle, and then you're a phoenix. So if I were you, I would research on Google levels of being a Scorpio. And so my wish for the entire Scorpio planet is just rise up. Try to be the best phoenix you can be.
That's major.
Experiences in my life as a Scorpio are a little bit different from most. I was raised and brought up in a very religious background. My father was a minister. I was taught the ways of the people that live in the Southern Bible Belt, as they call it, in the United States. And because of that, my life as a Scorpio was really restrained to a certain extent. As I got older and out on my own, I found out that there are parts of me being a Scorpio that I wanted to venture out into, but I found it always a hard thing to do because of my upbringing. I think a Scorpio should, whatever they desire and whatever they want to find out about themselves, they should be able to do so. But like I said, with me being brought up in a very religious background, that prohibited me from finding out about a lot of things as a Scorpio that I have always thought about. So as I get older, and as I've gotten older, there's things that I've done that most people would have already done in the early years. So Scorpios need to follow their dreams. They need to do whatever it is that makes them happy, whether it be something that someone else is afraid to do or not. You do it, because we're our own person. We follow what we think is right at the time, and it is to us. When we're in love, it's very important to find a mate that understands us, because if we have a mate that does not understand us, it won't last. And we need to fulfill that passion that we have, the love that we have for others, and as well as the mystifying part of us. We need to show people the kind of people we really are, because we're very misunderstood as far as the sexuality, the personality, the things we can see and think about that others can't. And also, as a community, Scorpios need to stick together. They need to bond and let other people know the person they really are. And therefore they would see that we are really a good group of people. We like to help others, and we're full of love and desire. And if a person that doesn't know a Scorpio gets to know one, it can be their best friend or their worst enemy. So it's a matter of how you treat that person and the kind of relationship you want from that Scorpio.
As a Scorpio, you don't realize how powerful you are. And with growth and maturity, you can do anything that you put your mind to.
What would that message be?
Just do you. Don't ever change for nobody. I don't care how much they try to degrade us, but don't ever change for nobody else. Stay true to yourself. If you feel like you're the freaky type of Scorpio, you stay a freak. If you just want to be one of the straight up Scorpios that's high on life, stay that way. I mean, just be you.
That's what's up. What would that message be?
Be you. And fuck everything else.
And that is it.
Okay, I pretty much would just tell them, hey, be more patient. Everything doesn't come, overnight. We wasn't born yesterday. Some of us were, but the rest of y'all that can understand, just be more patient.
What would that be?
I think for me, I am a woman after the well-being of the youth. So as a young woman, you're going to hear a lot about, being a Scorpio from your male counterparts and, the freakiness. And that's going to be the first part, more than likely, that you will encounter when it comes to other people. Understand your worth before you act on what your zodiac sign says. Be a virtuous woman. Read up on your sign, and not just the daily read ups that you can look at in the newspaper. I mean, go and do some research on what a Scorpio is, what that means, the strength that you have, the uncanny intuition that will grow inside of you as you become a more mature person. The strength, the power that you have as a leader, because more than not, most Scorpios are leaders innately. And when I say innately, I mean just natural. You don't even have to try. You're born with that quality in you. So nurture the good parts of you. Don't allow people who are only out to use you for what you have, because you will have the sex appeal, you will have the piercing eyes, you will have the freakiness per se. It's all in how you word it and how you look at it. But nurture yourself as a woman, as a human being, and as a powerful contributor to this world. That's all I have to say about that. And being a Scorpio, I just couldn't imagine being any other sign. I love who I am. I love being a Scorpio. I love what they say about us, because it's all powerful, actually. No matter how it's put, there's power in all of it. So thank you for allowing me to share my story, share my opinion, and hope I could be on part 2.
You will be, absolutely.
Thanks.
I like to say to my fellow Scorpios, don't hesitate and follow your passion. If you feel strongly about something, don't let someone discourage you. Drive through it and try to conquer all your goals, because we are passionate people. And a lot of people don't see things the way we see things. A lot of other signs are bland or sneaky or different ways, but it seems like most Scorpios are straight up. We believe in what we believe in, and people tend to try to manipulate us and trick us into believing what they want. But what I've come to find out about most Scorpios that I know is that they're real, and we feel the way we feel about certain situations, and 9 times out of 10 in the long run, we're probably going to be right. So just be who you are and believe in yourself.